their way in America, but who, unlike so many of their compatriots, have chosen to continue living at home. They're among the top contributors to this country's export earnings, and Pat Kenny has been finding out why.
This is Boston, Massachusetts, the Irish-American capital of the United States. If you stop a passerby here and ask for a name, you'll probably get an O'Mahony, a Murphy, a McGrath, or even a Kennedy. But their view of Ireland is a little bit green, a little bit quaint. Over the last 3 nights, though, more than 50,000 people from this area have been paying sometimes very big money indeed to catch a glimpse of the real Ireland. They've been seeing what Time magazine has described as the hottest ticket in rock, because U2 are on tour in America.
Now it's springtime for Boston on BCN.
WBCN Boston.
Springtime for Boston.
Boston is a sort of homecoming for the band. Carter Allen of WBCN is the disc jockey who first played a U2 record in the United States.
BCN, how you feeling? Got the good folks at 5368000. Lots of U2 requests for this U2 Saturday. It's the very first day that U2 is in town. They'll be doing 3 sold-out nights at the BCN Chum in Worcester. And if you didn't get tickets, I'm happy to say that
it was no overnight success. The band dates back to 1977. U2 is Bono, real name Paul Hewson, lead vocalist and chief lyricist. The Edge, or Dave Evans, lead guitar and musical innovator. At the heart of the rhythm section, drummer Larry Mullen, and on the bass, Adam Clayton, all friends from their school days. Paul McGuinness, often called the 5th member of the band, came on board as manager in 1978. Many of the 18,000 who will come each night to the Centrum Auditorium in Worcester, Massachusetts, claim a U2 concert is almost a spiritual experience.
I just thought it was one of the most moving and uplifting experiences that I've ever had in my life. I cried, the whole thing.
There's a show, there's more than just the music speaking to you. There's the audience participation.
It's like he brings everybody together, and it's not like everybody's in their own little world like at most concerts. Everybody's really together, and I just thought it was really good. And I think there was an article, it might have been in Time magazine, where they made a reference to this is what church should be like, and it's true.
This is freedom. Look at these people together here. We are together. We are for each other.
Yeah! For the Reverend Martin Luther King, this is Pride in the name of love.
Most of these fans were not even born when Martin Luther King was killed, but their response to this anthem is undeniably real and heartfelt.
Wrote that song originally, it was out of a sense of yearning almost for our own country and for the Northern Irish situation, that there wasn't a Martin Luther King for Northern Ireland. And I know, that's something I don't really want to get into in this interview, but really that was where we were coming from on that song. On the subject of Northern Ireland, I think we've said it all in Sunday Bloody Sunday, one of our most famous songs. And really, I don't think there's anything more for us to say on that subject. It's, it's
a lot of your heroes in the songs would be the working class heroes, the poor people of Central America, or the blacks in the southern states, or the oppressed people of Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland, the poor, unemployed. Yet you yourselves are, I suppose, middle-class Dublin. Do you find any paradox or contradiction there?
No, I don't at all. You know, a songwriter writes about what he sees around, not necessarily relating purely to first-hand experience, but everything. It could be, you know, we'd write a song about whatever. The fact that it happens to be, in the cases of the songs you're pointing out, songs about civil rights problems in America or violence in Northern Ireland, that just means that this is something we feel strongly about.
But U2 is about business too. Don Lowe is the promoter for the greater Boston area. How many nights do you think they could fill this stadium?
I think that they could comfortably sell probably a full week of 7 nights of arena dates here in the Boston market without too much difficulty.
And is it your choice or their choice not to
Their
do?
choice. Oh, clearly our choice would be to play a week, stay a month. But no, it's their choice.
What is the gross for a 3-day date like this?
It should be somewhere in the $600,000 range, $600,000 to $700,000.
That's the gross take?
That's the gross, yes.
So you two have been good for you?
They've been very good for not only us, but everyone in this country who's been involved with presenting their concerts.
This band is different. Those who wait at the hotel know that hysteria is not a technique which impresses U2. They know that Bono prefers to talk. The extrovert on stage is almost shy.
I know, don't be embarrassing you.
The relationship with the fans seems to extend beyond music, a bond of common concerns and common interests.
I suppose we maintain that bond by putting them first. You know, after each show, we assess whether it's been a good show or not. And I suppose we're quite insecure about our performances, about our abilities live. And maybe that's what keeps the standard of our performances quite high. And that's really, I suppose, why we have such a loyal following. People come back to the shows because they can sense a commitment coming from stage to the performance and keeping up, you know, that standard.
One of the main aspects of Bono and the band, but Bono especially, because he's responsible for a lot of the lyrics, most of the lyrics, is that they are a reflection of his feelings. They are Bono. They are passionate. It's not Bono playing a part. It is Bono. Bono feels these things. And for that reason, it's essential that he writes about these political problems or events or injustices, because this is what he feels. And the fans know this. Fans realize this. They're smart.
I don't think he's strong enough sometimes when it comes to his own country. He doesn't speak clearly about Northern Ireland. This is the first time I've known them since 78, 79. I've been to Ireland like several times. And that's the first time I've ever heard him mention Belfast or Sunday Bloody Sunday.
You know, they're not superstars that people put up on pedestals. They're just regular people. And they're playing their music. They're doing exactly what they want to do. They've never conformed to commercial music to make money for the purpose of making money. They've just been doing what they dearly love to do.